Hey guys, it's Carly, and lately I've seen a lot of videos talking about how YouTube is in the way of like YouTube culture. I watched a few videos on it, and there were some views from YouTubers themselves about how they feel about fans and their reactions and how people look up to them and how sometimes it makes them feel awkward. And being a fangirl myself, I thought I could kind of make a video kind of explaining from a fan's point of view on why we're kind of like that in a way. And I'm not saying that every fangirl has these opinions or thoughts. It's just how personally I am and some of my friends are. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'd like to start off with saying that with being YouTube or just being famous in general, I can definitely see how that could be awkward, because I mean, you are a normal person and a human being, which is what I believe Charlie is so cool like and the third pew were trying to say. Like, I'm just a normal person. I don't feel comfortable with people looking up to me or treating me like I am something more than that. And that definitely makes sense. I think it would be weird if I go out with my friends and out of nowhere people are running up to me and crying and freaking out. And I can definitely see where that can be weird and awkward and you don't really know how to deal with that situation. And from a fangirl point of view, I would say that, well yeah, I can just say that I can definitely see where they're coming from with that, being a fangirl myself, because if I would put myself in that situation, I'd be freaked out too. So I totally agree 100% with that. But what I want to talk about is why we react that way when we see people we look up to. So personally, I spend a lot of time on the internet, hence me making YouTube and giving shoutouts to my Tumblr all the time. I spend maybe 75% of the day talking about or on or with people that I've met because of fandoms, and whether it be One Direction or YouTube or Sherlock or Supernatural or Doctor Who or whatever TV show or movie that you like. That's kind of something that people use to connect by each other, and why it's such a strong thing now with the internet, because it's easier to speak to people who are interested in the same things as you are instead of just being stuck with people in school, which is why I feel the internet is one of the greatest inventions of all time. But there's more reasons the internet's really amazing, but there are bad things that come with the internet too. Personally, I have the main fandom I'm in is obviously the One Direction fandom, which, I mean, you can tell because I have that over there, and then you can't see him, but I have a life-size cardboard cutout of Liam Payne in the corner of my bedroom. And personally, when I found this band, I was going through a really hard time, and that's when I first started really using Tumblr too, and it kind of just happened. I liked their music, I liked their personality that they showed in the interviews, and there was a lot of people at the time talking about them, so I had something to talk about, something to take my mind off of all of the things that were bugging me in my life. So the internet is just a good way to, like, escape. It's like reading a book or playing a sport or something. It's a good way to escape and also to connect to other people that are going through the same things that you're going through, or in using the band or the YouTuber or whatever fandom you're in that way to get away from something. And I feel like a lot of fangirls come from that, whether it be your depression or your anxiety or problems at home or problems at school, or just, there's so many different scenarios that someone could be going through, but it's just an easy way to get out of doing something, to stop thinking about that, and something to put you in a good mood, which is, I feel, what fangirls use it for. And that's why it becomes some kind of like obsession, or some people would say, and that's why we freak out so much, because this is something that you spend so much time doing and engulf yourself in, so you can forget about everything else that when you realize, hey, this is actually a real person. Like when you see them on the street, or you see them live in concert, or you go to the movie premiere, like you see them with your own eyes. You're not just looking at a poster or a picture of them on the computer screen or a video on YouTube. You are actually seeing the person that you spend so much time with, that you spend so much time on, more than your own family or your schoolwork, that you realize, wow, they're real. I'm right in front of them. This is crazy. This is the person that has helped me get through so much. And you just want to thank them, but you don't know how to, because you're so overwhelmed with the feeling of, oh my God, this is them. This is the real deal. This is the thing that I've waited for so long, and you can't express it into words, so you cry or you scream or you do both. And at the same time, you want to run towards them and hug them. And some fans do, and some fans don't. There's a difference between fans and types of fans, and there's many different types of fans, which I can go over that too. But it's just an overwhelming feeling to see the person that you has helped you through so much, I feel, and the things you've gone through, and they don't even know it. And I think that's what's hard for the YouTubers and the famous people to understand, is that you have helped these people so much, these people that are complete strangers to you. And this is a complete stranger to me that has helped me so much, and I want them to know that. But you're so excited you don't know how to put it into words, and I feel like that's what happens. Personally, as I said before, the One Direction thing, I saw them in concert for the first time live last summer, and literally I had nosebleed seats. I was just happy to be, I'm in the same vicinity as these guys were. And as soon as they came on stage, I burst into tears, and I cried for like the first half of the concert, because I was actually seeing my idols, the people that I look up to, on stage with my own eyes for the first time. And it's the same thing for YouTubers. And people may say, like Louise did in her video, she's the one who started it, and I'll put the links to these videos I'm saying in the description, that she feels that she shouldn't be considered as a, what did I say before? As an idol or someone to look up to, because she's just someone who sits and talks to a camera. But it's more the things that you have accomplished, I feel, that is what inspires people so much, and is why people look up to YouTubers. Because yes, you guys are human beings and you are normal people, and that's what inspires people so much. You are a normal person who decided, hey, I want to do this with my life, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to talk to people, and I'm going to connect to them, and that's what I want to do. And because you've done that and you've connected to people, you've helped them, and that help has helped them see, wow, I could do that too. I could sit here and do this, and I could help people, and I could reach them. And it started this, I don't know, it starts something. It starts a movement in a way. And I feel like that's the great thing about YouTube itself, is that you can connect to people and make them feel a way. And I understand that we see what the YouTubers want us to see. That makes sense. I mean, I decided to put this shirt on, I decided to wear glasses, and I decided to wear makeup, and if I don't want to wear makeup, and the lighting and how it's edited and all of that. But you are still sharing a piece of yourself, no matter how you make yourself look. And I guess that's really what I have to say about being a fangirl and my experiences of being a fangirl. It's just an overwhelming experience seeing someone who you look up to and spend time on. And personally, I look up to a lot of YouTubers just as much as I look up to singers like One Direction and actors and actresses, because you all have accomplished so much, and you are normal people, and you come from different backgrounds and different struggles, and your stories that you've shared with us, the things that you have let us see, they inspire people to want to branch out and be as confident in ourselves and proud of ourselves and push ourselves just like you have. And I don't see anything wrong with that. So I guess that's all I have for you guys today. Here's the quote of the week. I will be seeing you guys soon, and remember, it's okay to be human. Bye!